We live?
Yes, sir. We are live for show. What's poppin' with y'all, man? It's your boy JG.
You already know it's J Jonah.
And today we getting into the 5th episode of the 3rd season, y'all.
5?
Yes, sir.
5, and we coming a little different with y'all today, man. With the 5th episode, we're here to we're keeping it in-house today, huh?
For surely, yeah. That's a good way to yeah.
I said we got a special guest on the show, man. The guy that makes us look nice, our executive producer. Give a warm welcome to Emil Bustos.
What's good?
Emil.
What's good,
Yes, sir.
What's up?
What's poppin'
Glad to
with
be
my
on
guy?
here. This is weird.
Hey,
I'm always behind the scenes. Sitting
The
down
guy
in the-
that's usually behind the camera is in
corner,
front of
but
it.
I'm glad to be with you guys. I'm glad for the invite and
This is a
that
real-
we're doing this today.
Yes,
real
sir. Thank you.
superhero.
Thank
Real
you. Thank you.
superhero.
Thank you for coming through, man, like you
Sure.
always do.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You already know how this goes, man. What we drinking on?
Shit, yeah. Actually, let's get into that because my man Emil actually got a glass of it too, man. We actually sipping,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
We actually sipping on something nice. I got the Rodney Strong vineyard, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I went back. I went and got me a cab, man, for this one.
He did. That shit
I went
tasted
and got me a
good
cab.
too.
Yeah,
What was
Bob-
it? Rodney Strong? Rodney Strong was pretty strong.
Rodney Strong. Yeah, for surely. What is the percentage? That's a good question. It's a 2017, y'all. But the percent 14.5.
What did you say? The infumers or whatever it was called?
Bro, so the description on how they, the description, what they say, what's low key in it, it says it has a vibrant aroma of cherry and black pepper.
Cherry and black pepper.
Bro, then it says a comma and it says along with rich fruits and a lingering spice oak flavors.
That's crazy you say
I
that.
want to be in the room when they make those descriptions.
Like pepper.
'Cause I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
Like, did
like
you
how-
actually put pepper in it?
Yeah, is
or
it like a shaker?
Is it just like someone said, this kind of tastes like pepper? You know?
Man.
Man, bro, that's crazy you say that. I got rich raspberry and spicy blackberry flavors, finishing with a delicious mouth-coating texture.
Whoa, that sounds fire.
Yeah, bro. Saint
Pause.
Amant. Old
Okay.
Vine Zinfandel.
Zinfandel?
We off the Zinfandel
All right.
tonight, guys.
I've never had a Zinfandel. Damn, hold on, they're dark like that?
Yeah, bro. No, it's pretty dark. What was yours again? 14 what?
14.5.
Bro, we're on 15.8 with
Whoa!
the Zinfandel.
Is that the strongest one that we've had on the podcast
The
so far?
Saint Amant bottle. I don't know, but bro, you know what's crazy? Straight out of Lodi. More Fry Ranch.
Okay.
Old Vines Zinfandel.
Shout out
of
them.
Wow.
Damn, that's a nice. Then
Yep.
they close to home
Yep.
too.
So this shit's gonna be good, man.
That's
We'll
nice.
that next.
As y'all can see, y'all, we ain't really smoking on. Y'all ain't gonna see, but we ain't smoking on too much either, y'all.
You feel me? Hey, bro, but have you ever been wine tasting? Because you know us. We talk about we're the
Yeah.
wine connoisseurs that haven't been wine tasting.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times now. It's always fun. It's always a good time. Last time was down in Solvang near San Luis Obispo.
Whoa.
Mm.
Went with some friends. I think we hit up 3. Well, I remember 3.
So do you
We hit
really
up 3.
getting fucked up like that, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I
What?
mean, it all depends on how.
How are the glasses prepared? Are they glasses like
Well,
this?
no, they're half the size of this, so it's like a, I don't know.
It's about how much you got in right now, or a little less.
Probably a little less. So
Okay.
they give you a little less, and usually they have 4 of them. So it's a tasting. But what we did that time
Whoa.
we went down to Solvang, we all bought 2 bottles each at each spot.
Mm.
So we just chilled there like for an hour, a couple hours, went through. It was 4 of us, so you know.
You went through 2 bottles at each of your spots you went
Well,
to.
each one of us bought 2 bottles at each spot.
Oh my god.
So, how am I saying that? So, first spot I bought 2 bottles. Next spot, my homie bought 2 bottles.
Got
Next
you.
spot.
Sounds like a
But
good
by the
fucking
last
time.
one,
Dude.
by the last one, the funny thing there is the last one we met up with a couple there. They were on their like anniversary. We just started chopping it up. Homeboy just bought us Andy Dowen.
What is
Homeboy
that?
Andy Dowen.
What is
No, he
that?
just bought us bottles and bottles of Merlot, of Cab, because we were just chopping it up. And he just,
This random individual.
Yeah, random individual. We were pretty buzzed at that point. We just came up, started talking to him. And him and his wife were just hanging out at the fireplace. Little do we know, he's like, another bottle shows up at the table. Another bottle shows up.
Yeah, this guy was somebody, bro.
Yeah, me and my
lit.
homegirl were just like,
All right.
all right, we're talking to you guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
let's talk to you.
That's
and
dope
drink.
because you know
But,
the
yeah.
vibe was there, man. You already know it's good
Yeah.
vibes on this side, and then with that, good energy brings great people.
And that was your
Yeah.
first experience.
Fucking
That was my
dope.
second one.
Okay.
First one, we went up to Napa with one of my boys, hung out. It was cool. Like we went up. There was some very nice wineries up in Napa that I.
So it's our first
definitely-
time. Does it have to be Napa, or would you recommend something else?
I mean, I think because of where we're at, you have to go to Napa. Lodi though,
Stockton,
Lodi does have some nice vineyards that are worth visiting, worth
Okay.
stopping by. Whenever my friends from LA drive up to Tahoe, they always stop in Lodi.
Okay.
Grab.
Lodi got something on the map.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
I didn't really even think about that, bro. I need to go wine tasting. Honestly, I still haven't even been. I probably bought like over 24 bottles. And I still haven't been wine tasting.
Are you the type to give like? I know. Okay, we'll get back to that. Would you rather get bottles or do the actual tasting? Well, here I'll try that. Try that.
I mean, tasting. Last time I went, it was like $25 for a tasting, and they give you some cheese and stuff. But you get a bottle for about the same price,
and chill there.
And just chill there, hang out,
smoke on a cigar.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
You smoking a cigar at the winery?
I haven't done it at the winery, but I have with wine.
Yeah,
a cigar and wine. That's
a nice.
I didn't do
blend.
that. I haven't done
blend.
that. I don't think. I think I smoked a cigar once, but I don't think it was with wine.
No, yeah, it's a good.
I've been to a cigar
good combo.
lounge.
Yeah.
Cigar lounge.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Like a cigar. I went to what was it like in Valencia, California? Yeah, is that where Six Flags is or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. It was one over there. It's a nice little area, bro, over there in Valencia. They had like a little downtown area.
What's the vibe in there? Is it like a?
It's a lounge, like it's a smoke lounge. So like you go in there, like picture your house. So then like it's broken up to where it's hella open in your house if you got a 1-story home, and then like in a certain area of it they got your lounge. You got a booth, you got your windows, you got a bar in there, a whiskey bar. And that one they only had whiskey. You know what I'm saying? It was like strictly like whiskey. Maybe they did have other ones, but I know they had like hella different whiskeys strictly.
That's crazy.
And then in there, like through that, you can bring your own cigars, or you can go in there. You can go select your own cigars in their whole.
Was it like a club, or was it like just a regular walk-in type lounge? Everybody's welcome.
Everybody's welcome. Yeah, it's on. It's like cool. Literally like on the street. We can go. Wow. Yeah, we can go when we go to LA one day.
I never really heard of that.
Damn. Yeah, it was an experience, bro.
That's fucking dope, bro. Imagine when the weed ones start coming.
Where you can actually smoke and
like tastes.
Yeah, like weed tasting or like just the weed lounges. Why not? Like why isn't that legal yet?
I thought,
True.
Oh yeah, they don't
like
have
a hookah
those
lounge,
spots,
right?
so.
Like
True.
make it a weed lounge.
But is there going to be a limit on like is there when you smoke weed? How do you test THC consumption? Like you can test DUI like you're 0.08. How do you test THC?
I think it would be.
And what's that limit? Because everybody's is different.
It would be disposable joints, but like it would be like a quarter of a joint, if not less. I feel like,
damn,
right? Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go because you can't do it with pipes, or it would be.
I think 0.08 is a whole Budweiser, right?
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't think so.
Maybe a whole 2 Coronas, possibly.
Okay.
It matters.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna figure that out. That's gonna be crazy though.
Yeah.
But I got a factor cap. I got to get into this one, bro, because this is a random one. This is like get it out.
Factor cap.
Yes, sir. So
how y'all been liking factor cap?
comment.
Let them know.
This one is oranges. Oranges are the fruit that provide the most vitamin C.
Oranges are the fruit that provide the most vitamin C.
Cap.
Guess cap.
Cap.
That's cap.
Any answers just to give one out?
What's more?
As far as a fruit,
vitamin C. I mean, I don't.
Strawberries
got more vitamin C than.
I was gonna say something like kiwi, but yeah,
kiwi. Damn, we should look that up. Might be.
I was thinking pineapple, but honestly,
oh damn,
like
no, that's for other stuff.
Yeah, that's
strawberries, bro. Strawberries.
Okay, that's dope, bro. That's fucking dope, bro. But I know it's been a long fucking week and a long couple weeks. Honestly, a lot been going on.
Yeah,
bro. Did y'all hear about the fucking Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight that's gonna happen in September?
I didn't know about the fight. I saw that Mike came out of retirement like officially, but I didn't know he was fighting.
Bro, it's an exhibition match versus Roy Jones Jr.
Wow.
Bro.
I hope it happens. I can't, man.
With the undercard, you know who the undercard is gonna be?
No.
Bro. I don't know if you know about that, like all those little mini fights going on with, isn't it Jake what?
Jake Paul.
Jake whatever. Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson, the basketball player.
Way.
Yeah, he's finna fight, bro.
Didn't Jake Paul get beat by what was the other guy? He fought another YouTuber.
Yeah, I don't.
He got beat on that one.
I think. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm looking forward to seeing Mike Tyson get back in that ring, boy.
Yeah. No. I mean, the stuff I've seen from him recently, he looks like
in shape.
The man's got power.
Yeah,
He'll always have power, whatever age he's at.
Yes.
But I think Mike Tyson is 54, and then Roy Jones Jr. is 51, bro.
Oh man.
54 and 51 years old, about to hop in the ring. I think they're going 6-7 rounds or something like that. No, nothing crazy. That's still a lot of fucking.
And it's gonna be like regular boxing, just only with gloves on.
They're going like back to the olden days, bro.
Damn, that's gonna be crazy.
That's insane.
54 years old, bro.
Now, who's to say something? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. No, I mean
that's an eye opener for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like 54, and they're about to hop in the ring,
right.
Bro, go ahead, keep going.
Is that
bro.
a good thing? Is that what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I get everybody has they think they have their belief that they they're healthy to be able to do whatever they can. Like, but when you really take that blow to the head at that age, I feel like
something's gonna happen.
Yeah, the transition into healing isn't gonna be how it was when you were 18, 19, 20, 23.
Yeah.
Emil, how old are you?
I'm 32.
32 years old, man. With Mike Tyson hopping in the ring at 54, regardless, you could say, bro, that's Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah.
But, bro, what that really shows me in the world we live in today is 40 really is the new 20. Like that, you believe that. Like, you know what I mean? He's living now.
Yeah.
I watched, I keep up with the Mike Tyson podcast. It's Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Bro, you've seen when he was just in his chill vibe, growing his beard, the white beard and all. Bro, he just recently dropped one. He got the black turtleneck cleaned up. Bro, swollen, like literally a couple months later. And it's just
I think that's what's surprising.
Let's
you
go.
know what I mean?
Of
So
where
it
he
just
was
shows.
physically 6 months ago to where he is now. It's like this man put in work. And I think the beast in him or the athlete in him is it's always there no matter how old the dog is. Like he has that fight in him to like, I want to start fighting again. Give me 3 months and I'll be back in shape. I'm like, that's insane.
That is insane, but that's
insane.
true. That is very true. That's a good analogy.
Nah, but fucking like that's just it's a crazy thing. Anybody can really do that. Everybody's got that. If you think about it, bro, like it's go out and do it, man. It's no time limit to this life shit.
Nah,
it's none. You can get it when you're 60 and fucking keep going, man. Like fuck.
Yeah, it's real.
When I take boxing up at 50 something years old and still get into the ring, but I'm not Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson can do that. I don't think every individual is at 50 years old that's in shape. I don't know if they can really do it like that, bro.
Y'all keep up with Bleacher Report or the sports in general with Terrell Owens race Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, that was
right, bro. That's another one, bro. He's still running 4-4 at least.
Did you hear about that shit that was going on with my man Tyreek Hill?
What happened?
Bruh, all right, so you knew about the investigation that went on back in the day with like the little thing with his kid and, they said he hit his kid, fiance came out and they said all that stuff, right?
I did.
You hear about what happened recently? Fiance came out that said that was all a lie, bro. Said that she was the one that actually did it. And now Tyreek Hill is actually getting full custody of the child now, bro.
Wow.
How do you go through all that? And then like, bro, like I get, grace of God, like this is what it is. Now he gets his kid and in the comfort of what he know he didn't do wrong. But it's like, damn, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a turnaround in that, dude.
Man.
And that's the picture they love to pick is like it's always the dude first. And then at the end of the day.
And that's what a lot of people was running with that. Like for me, I like shit. I ain't gonna say it. I gotta say it. Like even with R. Kelly. Boosie came out and said it like name enough. Like he said, nigga, like nigga.
What's he talking about?
Nigga, name a nigga that really like that nigga got hits though, bro.
Oh,
if you can learn to separate, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do at that moment with Tyreek Hill. But that nigga, come on now. That nigga was on the field fast as a motherfucker. Every time he got the ball, the nigga was gone, bro.
That's a
so
fact.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? So like sometimes it does take some people change their perspective. But like for me, like I would just room for my guy. Like fuck, like you know what I'm saying? But like still, even I don't cap, even AB.
He said, why not 7 rings?
Yeah. Even AB. You know what I'm saying? So
Tyreek Hill said, why not 7 rings? You seen that too? Bro, they're going for it. They're trying to beat Brady. They're trying to beat Brady. The Chiefs trying to do it.
I can see it. That's definitely.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, where they're at right now. I mean, they're a young squad.
What?
They just won a championship.
What?
You think Patrick deserved it?
Oh, his money? Yeah, for sure. That boy showed work.
You see,
but that's it's like deserved it, yes. But then like that's still a long ass contract.
It is.
Like I was looking at a little stat from like it's just to give a comparison. Like Kobe through the years, like that nigga went through so many injuries. Like people don't even realize. Like each year he had an injury. Like literally each year. And then you realize how many times he injured those same things. So I'm like, damn, he had a 10-year contract in the most aggressive sport in low-key America.
And you see how fast they switch up on Cam Newton type shit. You know what I mean? Cam Newton was that same type of vibe.
I mean, the crazy thing about it all is you see the value of football and sports in America and globally because someone was willing to put up $500 million
on a person.
on a person.
On a fucking
On a long
person.
contract, and the risk of it is like, we're gonna pay you, X amount of that $500 million for sure. Even if you get injured, you're gonna get paid, but we know that our payout on you is gonna be 6-7 times bigger.
Yeah, that's
just how much. I mean, the influence of sports, the influence
and
of entertainment.
That's
here.
through what, for the people that don't know, merchandise.
Oh yeah, merch, tickets, endorsements that he's gonna have to do.
So you didn't like it's gonna keep going. Like somebody's actually gonna get $1 billion.
Yeah,
Fuck.
someone's gonna get $1 billion.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the future of what it is, like, somebody's actually gonna get $1 billion, bro. That's a trip for me to even like think about, because like $1 billion from playing a sport, like, bro, I'm literally not worried about shit. I'm literally only focused as soon as I'm out the womb. I'm finna just do this for athletic abilities.
yeah.
I'm not even worried about like trying to be anything else.
No, bro. Like at the end of the day, that shit's crazy. Like you get paid for what you love to do. You really think about it, it's fucking dope.
$1 billion.
But he said ticket seating. He said tickets. They get paid off tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about that, bro. With COVID,
Yeah,
first, let's talk. I gotta ask, bro. How's the family doing through this, man?
family's good. Family's
Family's
good.
good.
God's been good with us. God's been graceful that we've all stayed healthy. Parents have stayed busy. God's blessed them with work. My
Amazing.
brothers as well. They're just chilling. Kind of working too.
Shout out Nando. Shout out Nando.
Yeah, shout out Nando. He's doing good. He's just doing his thing, and then family's good. Family's all good.
That's good, man. But bro, okay, back to the COVID shit, man. We got to talk about it. Like with the seating, you think that people they're gonna sell tickets now, or what?
Well, right now, what baseball's doing, they're selling your cutouts from $150 up to $350, and you can get your cutout on your seat for the entire season.
Yeah, I seen that today.
So that's
Shout out to the Mets.
yeah.
Your cutout.
Like they take a picture of you, they put you on the seat.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Bro.
So if you watch baseball right now, behind the dugout, behind the home plate, you'll see a bunch of like
Today was
cutouts of
opening
people.
day, huh?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Started,
Okay.
yeah.
Bro, there's fucking cutouts of people. So
Yeah.
what does that do for that person though? Just has their
Their
face
whole,
there?
their whole shout out is like, oh look, I'm on TV. I'm
Yeah.
behind the dugout. My picture's behind the
Yeah, when I
everything.
seen that, I was like, y'all motherfuckers paid just to fucking have a picture of y'all out there that they only like
Yeah.
want to show like
I had
every
no
other.
idea.
Bro,
Y'all put
that shit
me
was
on.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was when they showed that out. Literally, the stands was full of fucking big heads. Like it was crazy as hell, bro. Crazy as hell.
Yeah, but I don't know what football's gonna do. I mean, football might do something similar. I think just the setup for football is different because it's so much more. There's so much more action.
Mm.
So, but ticket sales, I don't know. I think. I mean, right now it doesn't seem like they're gonna go down on their pricings for their packages as far as like catching all the games, all the red zone and stuff. But
Yeah.
they could probably
What-
do
bruh,
something.
I just turned to the TV over here, and these motherfuckers had the fucking NBA 2K, and this shit's on ESPN. Like, bro, this is don't make no sense to me. Like, get it? Nobody like it's in the house. Okay, fuck it. We gonna pay somebody just to fucking play 2K and put it on TV. And like, bro, this is crazy.
People are getting paid for what they love to do.
Like,
Like
bro,
Mama
like I said,
said.
I'm out the womb trying to just be good at playing a video game. Like, bro, it's crazy.
I need to get my little niece playing video games.
Man,
Like,
already.
started young,
strictly, stay
started
right
young.
there.
Yep.
Stay there.
You're playing this. You're playing.
You gotta
Mario.
go to the bathroom.
You're playing Mario Kart.
Hold on one
You're
second.
getting to level 1, man. For real. My God.
Bro, what is COVID status, y'all? Can y'all tell me what's going on, man?
In California,
Yeah, where we're
California
at.
is almost back at stage 1 right now. I think this week we surpassed New York with the most cases, positive cases. So we're number 1 in the country right now. California is.
I think
so,
I seen today, 209 Times posted fucking outside of Dameron Hospital, one of the hospitals here in Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
They have a whole tent set up on the outside of it
Mm,
because the cases are so severe coming back.
yeah.
I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, what is
The
going on?
U.S. Army was out here for that, bro. It said the U.S. was it the Army or like Air Force? U.S. Air Force came out to help out.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Yep. That brings me to it, bro. Like, I gotta ask this because you asked Emil about his family, and like me, like it's a lot of shit going on with family right now with me. So I gotta say, like, what is one old family? This is a question for both of you guys.
Yeah.
What is one old family tradition that your family does still? That's one question. And then what it's going to lead into, if you guys can help me, it can answer it, is what is one that you didn't do that you do plan to do with your children? So it's what's a tradition that you go through with your family that still exists today? And what's one that didn't exist that you do want to start with yours?
Yeah. I think for me, the family tradition that still stands, and to a certain extent, even through COVID, was our family gatherings. So most of my family, my dad's side of the family, they're all in Oakland. We're all in the East Bay.
Where you from?
I'm from Oakland. I mean,
Okay.
I'm from Mexico.
This nigga,
raised in
you
Mexico.
from the town?
Yeah, I'm from the town. Grew up in a lot of the East Bay. Went to schools in Hayward for the most part, but grew up in Oakland. But yeah, we got our family out there, and it's a tradition of ours. At least once a month, just gather the entire family for either a Sunday dinner or a Saturday night dinner, or just every birthday. Just even if it's just to get together and have a cake with the entire family. But
That's
that
dope.
tradition is something that even now, like for Mother's Day, what we did is we had a virtual Mother's Day dinner with the entire family.
Wow.
Zoom call.
Kept
You
it.
found a
Kept
way,
it.
bro. That's what I'm
Kept it.
talking about.
Yeah, so we did that. And I think something though that I'd like to carry on. I mean, even though we did it to an extent, but again, the what do you call it? How we grew up, the financial status or like the financial situation, it wasn't the best, but my parents still did what they could for us as far as taking us out, going on trips. So something though I'd like to kind of expand on with my family is to do, like a yearly or every 6 months do a family vacation.
Yeah.
Something that's like out of the ordinary. Because for us, my parents, what they did for us is like, hey, let's go to Lake Del Valle in Livermore, or let's go, to the ocean.
And those
So it
are
was
memorable
just
moments.
memorable moments to me that, you look back at it now and it was like, man, like, why am I in the car for so long? Or like, I'm by the time you're 12, you're like, I'm over this. But now I look back at it, I'm like,
You should appreciate it.
I
a little
appreciated
more.
those moments
Yeah.
now. Like, my dad just getting out of the house with me and my brothers, and then us just, either going to a lake or kicking a soccer ball around. It was like, those are things that I want to carry on, but even at a greater level with my family.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are
dope.
good ones that you actually did experience and go
Yeah.
through, brother.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
fucking dope, man. No, because with me, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like with my family, we all kind of split up, like type things. Like it all just basically everybody went their own different ways. And we used to. When I was young, I remember we used to gather every Christmas Eve, because my parents were divorced. Christmas Eve was with mom, dad. When dad was Christmas Day,
Nice.
which would be like, bro, memorable. Like I would only eat tamales once a year. Still only once a year because I eat only once a year because my grandma makes them once a fucking year.
And those are the
And
best
that's on
tamales,
Christmas.
though.
Yes, best tamales you'll ever eat. But like things like that and just fucking just meeting up on birthdays and such and everything like that. Like it's hard to do that now because people are in different states, different areas and stuff like that. So, but with me leading forward, like I want to get to that where what Emil's on with his family, where it's like to set those times every year, like regardless of what we're doing, no, we have to come together as a family because family matters, bro. Matters a lot, regardless if you think about it or not. Like, whatever. But no, for real, those times matter and they're real memories. And as a kid, you could struggle and be like, man, I don't want to go to, but no, bro, appreciate them because you will when you get older, type thing. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, though.
That's
Those,
good.
those are some dope ones, bro. I'm not gonna lie
What
to
about you, though, JG?
Nah, I ain't trying to talk to you about that.
Get
I
on
just
it,
want to
bro.
talk. I just want to
Nah,
see.
you get on it.
I don't know. Like for me, bro, like I don't know. Like family tradition, I grew up like in my actual household, mom, brother, dad, sister. That's what it was for me. Fucking going on family trips. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, that's what I did. Pops couldn't make him to all of them, but my mom found a way to always had the trips. And that was one that was cool. And that's something that I'm going to for sure continue. But one that I want to, do different, that I guess I would say, to answer my own question, that my parents, in a sense, they did, but they didn't do it to the fullest extent, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like, shit, man. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot. I don't really ain't trying to talk about it, but like for me, all right, what I say right now for what I want to teach my kid, bro.
Put him in designer clothes.
Hell nah. We gotta talk about the votes we got on that too.
Go keep our last episode, yo.
Man, nah, it just keep, like you said a good thing, like keep that tradition, the actual tradition going. We have to do this. We, keep the family together. Like,
Yeah.
I went through a divorced family too. So it's like, fuck, man. Like, that's one thing. Like, when I got my girl, if we had this kid, like, we don't have our differences, like shit with anybody, but it's like, we got to have a way to keep family structural. You know what I'm saying? Even with like her brothers, her sisters, her moms, her dads, my mom, my dad,
Yeah.
like that shit needs to be conjoined.
Facts. No,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I would love to be that great grandfather to be there and see everything that
Right.
we started. Like, you know what I mean? Like how I
Yeah.
said, we split up. So like my family started it from this and then led it to more. You know what I mean? I'd love to be that great grandfather in the future and see that.
No, it's crazy too, because like my dad right now, like my dad, his siblings, he's like the head honcho, like the patriarch of the family. So they come to him, they ask him like, we want to do this, we want to do that. And my dad's like, not like, you have to tell me, but he's like, okay, thanks for letting me know, even though you didn't have to. But they kind of see my dad in that position. And then as time has gone on, you know, at my age now, me and my cousins and my brothers were like, we're kind of filling in those roles that, like, you know, my auntie, the one that always made the tamales, the one that always made the salsas, like we're starting to fill in those roles. Like I'm on the grill now, my dad's just chilling on the corner. I'm like, and we kind of see that that handoff of like of these traditions of them saying, hey, you guys are all old enough. Some of you guys have families and kids already. And you guys need to take over.
And that's amazing that your parents are instilling that as well, because some don't and like will just do it and break their back when it's like your son's over there on the phone or playing a video game while you're doing it. Like, man, get outside and get together, man. Enjoy that. Like, seriously. That's life. Like that's real life. Like it's passing the baton. Yeah, like you said, what it is. Yeah,
and it's crazy how like I didn't realize that that's kind of what my shoes are right now. Right. Yeah. Until you kind of broke that down. You're right, bro. Even with barbecues, bringing the family, like hanging out, like bro, it's like my mom used to do that, but like right now I'm the one that's kind of doing that. So it's like, damn. Yeah, it's a good point.
It's crazy.
Good point. You down over there or what?
Oh yeah.
Is it time for the Zinfandel?
I'm ready for a refill.
Yeah, go ahead, man. You want to pour yourself up?
You got me.
I got you. Let me see, because I want to get into a TPH time, man, to be honest. I want us all to be poured up real quick. Hold on, guys. Bear with us as we make our drinks.
Gracias.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, y'all? Y'all feeling good, man? You already know it's the Blowin Smoke podcast.
Yeah, we're good.
Yes, sir.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Seriously.
Follow, like, comment, subscribe.
You said you got a
TPH time. Hold on one second. I'm almost done, man. For those that don't know what a TPH time is, that is to get into the mind of a true PH, to dive into the mind of a true pothead. That's where we take it left, right, center. We just take the conversation to another way. So I got to ask y'all, right? When does a human consciousness begin? I really was thinking about that the other day. Like, is it when you come out the womb? Nah, it can't be, right? It can't be. When does the human consciousness begin? See?
What the hell you mean consciousness? Like when I'm awoke?
Yeah, like, I think that what you mean is when we become self-aware. Basically. Is that what it is?
Yes. It's in the womb.
Is that true though?
Yes.
I think it is. It's just our memory doesn't hit. Because I think as, you know, and you see studies, you see research, you see documentaries about how, you know, in the womb, as soon as like, not even months happen, but, you know, start speaking to the baby, start playing music for him. So that's like, there's consciousness there. There's recognition, there's adaptation of like how those things have allowed people to like, you know, develop in a certain way.
Okay. I said that.
But I think self-awareness is a different thing. I think when you become self-aware is when you're, I don't know. I think when your memory kicks in. For me,
what does that mean though when your memory kicks in? So like when you have that like I remember being at least 5 or 6 going to Disneyland for my first time, possibly being in that, I don't say stroller or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Being in that thing.
Stroller at 5 or 6? God damn.
No, that's what I don't want to say stroller.
No, I think for me it was the recognition of like, you know, I am a person. I am Emilio. I am Emil. You know, I'm 4 or 5 years old and those are my parents. Yeah. And there's, you know, right and wrong. So I got scolded for doing something wrong, but there's a right way. So I think that self-awareness of like and then I think it comes a lot through that education that your parents give you at home. It's like, this is, you know, they instill your identity in you. So when you figure out your identity, then you know who you are, you know what to do.
So that's kind of something I kind of went through in some ways recently. It's like, man, like when you have your parents, like, even, of course, your parents, they tell you, you know, your rights from wrong, but like your rights from wrong is what you see. Rights and wrong is what you grow up with. Rights and wrong, you know, is what, you know, you go through, especially as a child. You're a sponge. You know what I'm saying? You can tell me don't do this, but if you're doing it, I'm going to do it.
That's true.
To an extent, as a child, to an extent. So then it's like me, like when you say certain things around a child, even though you want them to have their own perspective through life, okay, technically they're only going to see your perspective through life.
Yeah.
You can preach like, okay, hey man, life isn't going to whatever. But then you tell them like, but for me, this is what it worked out for me. Okay, well, they're going to aspire to work out only what worked out for you. And they're going to be whatever that class was for you.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy you say that. Because like I said, when does your consciousness begin, bro? Like for me, I'm going to be honest, bro. Like I take it back, man. My pops is a real DJ, right? Like DJ Flex. Shout out DJ Flex. Fucking, I'm a young kid. I'm 5, like again, 5, 6 years old. He's in the garage mixing, doing all his shit.
Yeah.
He tells me, he tells me come outside, but I still, as a young kid, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm cool. But in reality, bro, if I would have got in at DJing at 5 or 6 years old, that shit would have changed my life, God damn it, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's not your fault though.
No, but right though. But I'm saying though, like, so to build consciousness when you're a baby, bro. I'm saying you build consciousness when you really start making decisions for yourself in a way, right? Like things like to matter. Because like I said, I'm 5 or 6 years old. That could have been a critical decision in my life where that could have changed it, type thing, right? I could have been somewhere else. I couldn't have been right here in Stockton at this point. You know what I mean?
I feel like
and I'm not conscious enough to know that like that shit could change my life, bro. If I just sat down and really learned that shit, you know what I mean? Or add to my resume.
But I think a lot of that consciousness again comes from our upbringing and and a parent's like role in the sense of like, I need to prepare my child for this. So, you know, situations differ, but
back
like,
to what both of y'all were
yeah, but
saying.
I think it's like when your parents sit you down at that 5, 6, 7 years old, and I'm the firstborn of 3. So I think my parents had a different relationship with me, definitely.
Yeah.
So for them, it was, you know, they had my Nando when I was 4. So by that point, like I've spent enough time with them that they've instilled in me, like, you know, by the time my brother's born, like, hey, you're his older brother. You have to look out for him. And I think in a 4 or 5 year old, that changes my mindset to like, at a certain extent, I'm a protector. I need to protect my brothers. I need to look out for them. So the moves I make, even at 7 years old, whether it be to climb that tree and my mom's telling me, don't do it because your brother's going to do it. That to me is like, you're right. And I don't want him to get hurt. So I'm going to do it, or I'm going to teach him how to do it so that he doesn't get hurt and I don't get hurt. And if I do get hurt, he'll see like, don't do it that way.
Right.
No,
learn through you.
Yeah.
It's all perspectives, man.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about it.
I love BSP, bro. We over here to challenge perspectives, man.
No, for sure.
We're here to talk real talk. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, like we said, man.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Stay connected.
Hey, did we cheers to the Zinfandel?
No. I haven't even tried it yet. I don't even know what this tastes like. What is a Zinfandel?
Cheers.
Emil.
Salud.
Oh god damn, that shit tastes like what the fuck, bro?
Damn, dog.
I didn't touch it.
Drop the sign.
I didn't touch it. I just put my
That's
drink
good.
down.
We solid. You got anything for us, Emil?
You gotta scoop back this.
I mean, on the topic of, I think, family, and I think, you know, John kind of hit it there earlier with the traditions, but what qualities do you, qualities or traits will you develop as a parent?
What qualities or traits
like,
would you develop?
tied with that is like, you know, we have a definition. It kind of, you know, you talked about, was it Tyreek?
Yeah.
How, you know, the situation he went through, and we see those cases of, you know, parental abuse, parental overstepping their bounds,
Man.
helicopter parents that are completely detached. So yeah, with that, what makes a good parent? And secondly, what qualities or traits are you going to develop when you become a parent that you're like, this is what my son or daughter are going to see that makes, you know, I want them to, you know, because like I say, now at age of 32, I look back, some of the things my dad did, some of the things my dad said. And at the moment you don't understand it, but you look back at him now, I'm like, my dad was a good dad.
Yeah.
He was a really good dad.
Yeah,
Man.
sure.
And I'm like, he's like, you know, now our relationships changed where he's more of a friend to me now. Well, then he had to be a dad. He had to be a parent, even though I hated it at the time. But now I'm like, he did what he had to do to be a good dad.
Man.
So what qualities do you guys think like I need to develop this?
I'm gonna say like that early. To be honest, like I said, the qualities is early being early on my son to know I want him to know everything.
Oh, so it's a boy.
Like not know that not know what I know, but I want him to not guide him, but like literally he's gonna live his life, bro. But I want to literally instill that I won't be here. One, independence. And two, that this life shit will never this life shit's a bitch, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, and then, like I said, I'm not here to sugarcoat that to him.
Yeah, you're gonna be real with your son.
I'm gonna be real with my son at the end of the day, because, like I said, nothing wrong to my parents, but they but they just not covered, but just threw other things on top of it to not even show what real life was. And it's not a bad thing, but at the end of the day, I still know what it is now. You know what I mean? At 23, so. That is just being real with my son, I would say son, bro, because God knows if he throws me a daughter, bro, he got good, it's gonna be ugly. But my son,
I hope I get a daughter for my first one, bro.
I'm gonna show my son young, bro, that literally is good. Life is real, and he's gonna know that.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, that's real good.
Yeah, but what makes a good parent, bro? You can't say that. Like, again, I have no kids, bro, so I can't really speak on this as much to a certain depth. But I could say everybody has a parent is a great parent at the end of the day, because they're sacrificing for another person and taking care of you to the 18 years old and making sure you straight. And granted, there are some bad parents out here with, I don't want to say bad parents, but like, you know what I mean? They have had their struggles and things like that. But no, man, nothing. There's always good parents, I feel like.
For sure.
What you got though?
What was the question again?
So what quality or trait are you going to develop as a father?
Gotcha. To develop for sure is the lack in communication, bro. I mean, not lack, to improve lack in communication. Yeah. Just communicate with my child, bro. Be there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just literally, like, hit him up. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm coming home late from work. Hey, you want to McFlurry? I know you just ate. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like anything. Like, just communication with your child at the end of the day, hearing where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Of course, getting your point across, but like just understanding your child. Like,
to what extent though?
Every extent, because I seen a, I forget who it was, but I seen an interview. Oh, Waka Flocka, and he's talking about your child is an individual. It's like you individuals, like everybody's an individual.
It was like saying, like, because what I say about communication, it was if you're in the car on the phone or something, and they're in the back seat, they hear every single word.
Right.
They're a sponge.
Yeah.
Like, to where you kind of said like that. So like, for real, like if you say communication, but to what extent? Because like they can hear everything. And they will understand everything to a certain point, unless you explain it to them.
I think you're meaning talking to your child, not at your child,
right?
Because there's a lot of parents that were like that. I think at times where they talked at us, they didn't necessarily talk to us.
That's true.
Yeah, and I think that makes a big difference in that sense of communication. Where I think John's talking like, I want to be able to my child to relate to me in a way that they understand my father figure position, but they also know like I'm approachable. We can talk.
So that's what I do for my little brother and sister. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, like I said, I was the oldest out of three like you. So like my parents trust me. They treat me, my little brother and sister, they do that. Oh, I didn't see him. Bro, me, it was totally different, bro.
For sure.
So like I try to give them that same type of gratitude. It's like, okay, be a person. I get it. But like this is what's going to happen if you do this type of stuff. And my mom gave me examples. Like my mom was raised in South Central. So like when she take me to LA, like I was really the only one that really like not grew up, but I was always in the LA summer breaks, spring breaks, all this stuff. So like when she would take me there, bro, like I went through a lot of experiences over there too. Gratitude, like some of them was bad ones, but like without having those bad experiences, bro, like it wouldn't have made me to the individual to be able to tell my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, when they're there, when you go to Momo's house or when you go to grandma, anywhere, you know what I'm saying? This is what's gonna happen because, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Momo.
Rest in peace, Momo.
Yeah.
So like that's what it is, bro. It's like that's one thing that I want to be able to do, just like that communication, but like still understand my child, like because they're gonna evolve, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna shun, they're gonna do, you know. That's
real though, because communication is big, bro. Because I lack that. I can say that to the camera. I lack that in my family. My whole family lacks that, and it passes on, bro. As generations, it's just. They see it, so you absorb it, and it just happens. Like I don't mean to be bad with my communication, but it's just how I was raised. You know what I mean?
Everyone kind of like does their own, like you said, does their own thing, and it's their own little bubble, their own little circle. But that family dynamics missing of like, I want to know who my cousins are. I want to know who my tios are, who my tias are. Like I want to go hang out with, you know. Yeah, as a kid, we'd go to my aunt's house every Saturday, and I remember that from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. we'd just be playing Max Payne. Because we didn't have the memory card. So we just have to try to pass a game in one night. But it's things like that they're memories that my parents, like, you know, they went out of their way. They're like, you know, maybe and my aunt to be able to receive 3 of us plus her 4 kids at home. She was like, yeah, bring them over and they can hang out.
Yeah.
But anyone else like, nah, that's too much.
No,
you know?
yeah. I remember having those times where then you remember like, damn, why can't I come over? And then now you understand, like, bro, you wait, motherfuckers. Like, y'all are work. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
If you have like 3 kids at the crib, bro, that's plus a lot of work.
Yeah, plus another couple
plus
kids.
Your kid, like, oh my God.
Yeah, man, I get it spring break, but I got work tomorrow.
I understand. Like, bro, as a kid, you look back and be like, damn, what the fuck? Like, now you understand because fuck, it's just crazy.
That's real.
For sure.
But that's that communicate. That's just don't work, bro.
No, 100% communication.
Right.
That's you hit that on the nose, bro.
Yeah, no, I think that's real.
I got one more for y'all though. Are you you know, this is kind of random, not really. Are you comfortable with going against what society believes in? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you comfortable with going against what society believes is acceptable? You know what I'm saying? Are you comfortable with going against the grain, or are you comfortable with just going with the grain?
I laugh because I'm thinking of the Kanye West thing that just happened this week.
God damn, that's oh my God.
Like,
so no, then you can go like, you know, I don't even know if that's against the grain. That's another man.
That's a whole my God. That's a whole nother freeway he's on.
Yeah, but he admits that he has a mental problem. He said he admits all this shit, but then like he's a celebrity. Like this was no, I'm not gonna compare it to anything.
Kanye
but like,
have
that's
a mental
scary.
problem back then when he was making money with Jay-Z before Kim?
I mean, I think a lot of those issues are always there.
Mm-hmm.
They either drown it out in, you know, the business. They either drown it out in a, you know, in a
different
substance.
Ways, yeah.
But I think for him, and you know, again, we don't know him personally, but you see that when his mother passed, that was like a big breakdown for him. Mm. And I think everything that you've seen, there's when his mother passed, how she passed tragically. Everything before that, he had you kind of saw where his life was going. He was kind of, you know, rooted production, success.
It was.
But it came to that hard stop in his life. And then from there, he just plummeted because of the person and the individual that his mom was in his life. And then I think that, again, was a gateway to the other issues that he's had to deal, that he's now trying to deal with.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
No, that's deep. That's real.
Yeah, that's deep.
And to deal with them with one of the most famous people in the world.
And again, and in the position he's in, I think
he called her Chris Jong-un.
Bro.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that probably have similar issues, but they're not in the limelight.
No.
He's in the limelight. He's
with money and shit.
Money,
like, bro.
With all that, and he's gonna, you know.
See, that's what he needs to do is direct that into the cause. Make that into the formula. Make him we see this Kanye, make that into like, okay, let me better myself. Show you guys this is the way to better yourselves. In those ways. Like people, you see, what was Logic that made that song for the 1-800 suicide hotline? You know what I'm saying? He still went out of his way and made the you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, nobody knew about that number till he made that song.
No, that's real. He brought up Logic. Shout out Logic, bro.
He
just retired today.
I had to say it.
Oh, he did? He dropped it today?
He retired today. He dropped his album. Oh, wow. Yeah, bro. Okay. He had his whole speech on, I don't know, if IG Live or whatever. I had to peep it.
He had some, bro, I was listening to some song in the shower the other day. I mean, today, that shit he was spitting, bro. I was like, damn.
It was real. It was basically showing, bro, like, because I feel like it's just that limelight shit is just like he literally said it. I don't quote me, but I think I can quote him. He said, every album before this one, I looked at the ratings, I looked at the numbers, I looked at Instagram, looked at social media type shit. But with this one, I can honestly say I care, or I'm looking at myself now. I care about myself and what's going on for myself. He's like, so I don't care about that. I'm not, and he's like, I'm done. And he retired. That's what he said. He's done, literally off social media, off all that for a while. And he said he's done with music though. And he's like, I found myself.
Bro, Logic makes his own beats, bro. Logic, he can't be done with music, bro.
I feel like you'll never be done, bro. But he's talking about with that mainstream shit. That shit gets to people, bro. You see Kanye crying at his first political thing. But that's another thing that's disappointing me, though, is like, bro, he, with the whole Sunday service, bro, if you really are in tune with God for as long as he was there for, then there should have been an escalation and for you to be, you know what I mean?
I think the formula is there.
Your spirit should be in a better place than the...
Well, see, when it comes to that aspect, I think there's a lack of accountability.
Right.
Of people that are willing to tell him, either you're wrong or like, hey, I see your passion, but it's misdirected. Because there's a lot of people that have amazing passion, but it's misdirected. It's misdirected to either harm themselves or by their logic or by their words, they're harming others. And I think that's my kind of take on where he's at. He has a passion. He has a passion he has a passion and the following to do insane amount of things in this country and in this world, but it's misdirected.
Well, that brings me to, I got to say it, bro. Cause like, I don't know if you guys seen it on the Versus, on the Versus TV, Snoop Dogg, DMX.
That was fire.
That's fucking dope.
That was fire.
That was dope.
Stupid fire.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Look, so then when
sick.
you're talking about individuals, you know who I'm about to bring up. DMX, bro. Look at DMX's background, bro. Look at the music he put out, which was, man, don't get me, that shit is, nigga, we needed that. Thank you. Look at the music he put out. Look at his transition and timeline. Look at the shit he went through. So then, like, you see that, but then when you seen that on that TV stand, like, bro, like, what? Don't get me wrong, that was his comfort zone. That was him. Yeah. But then it reads me up, and then I seen a quote that I think they recently did an interview on him, and he said, he's like, I bought these orchards, and these orchards are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But for me, when I bought them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what I'm saying? He said that for me, when I bought them, I thought they needed the most expensive water and soil. He's like, when I found out through, trial and error or whatever, that wasn't the thing. All they needed was, attention. Yeah. Bro, that was so deep to me because people, they only want to, let me give you the best. Let me do this for you. You can't say I didn't do that, but all I need is attention. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. And he compared that with flowers. I don't think people really picked up on that quote, but like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
It's like it the other way.
That's
good. DMX though, he said, bro, he went through in and out of rehab, in and out. He put himself in it though. Yeah. Like Kanye's talking about Chris tried to put me in, bro. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So DMX, that motherfucker came through and put on a performance, and he went through shit. Don't get me wrong, but like that motherfucker is still finding a way. He's not. I think he's older than Mike Tyson, and he's doing his element at a good rate type shit, bro. Yeah. He's really showing people like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You can be down bad, but find your way, find your perspective in life and make it work.
For sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That was crazy for me to see him actually on it was like a 2-hour fucking concert, bro. And he was
good.
Man,
he was going in.
Man.
To see. The two OGs, man, really doing it. I seen the gray hair. You see LeBron's gray hair on his fucking whatchamacallit right here?
Yeah. But is LeBron in his 30s or 40s?
He's in his 30s.
Younger, I think
mid 30s. He's like 34, 35.
Got you. So he's
something like that.
It's still young to be having gray hairs like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I got a few here.
My bad. Shit. Watch me be.
It depends on the.
It's work. That's stress.
Yeah. No, but we running close on the time, so I just want to do one more TPH time for you. We've been talking about a lot of shit, man. Emilio, we appreciate you,
guys,
bro, for real.
Yes, man.
Still weird, but thanks for having me.
As I say, if we don't tell you enough off camera, bro, we appreciate you. We wouldn't be where we are today without you, man. That's fucking real.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
But let's dive into this TPH time.
Go for it.
Fucking, what do you guys believe was the wisest thing someone has said to you?
Wisest thing someone has said to me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
You can go. Yeah, that's true, bro. Cockiness is a motherfucker. Confidence is a motherfucker too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like once you get to that comfortability state, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think it comes from this perspective where I don't know if it's I see it a lot more now, but there's this sense of like everything is an insult or people are insulted by everything.
True.
Because there's this like sense of like I am
who I am.
I am greater than, but it's like when what I learned at that time was like, don't take yourself too seriously in the sense like, hey, there's going to be stuff that happens to you. You're going to be offended. You're going to be sinned against in a way. Like people are going to do you dirty in a sense, but don't take yourself too seriously where it becomes like this core thing that you take up in your heart, where it's like you become angry, you become bitter, you become like enraged. It's like to a certain extent, like just brush it off. Like
Facts.
Things are going to happen in your life. People are going to say no to you. You're going to get denied things, but don't take yourself so seriously that it becomes the end of you, that this someone,
That's
did what
true.
they did to you.
That's true.
Yeah.
What you?
One that I picked up, that's a really good one. One I picked up on was glass half empty, glass half full. Like, bro, I honestly did not understand that motherfucker when I first heard it, but like, bro, like that was one I had to really attach to, because like, bro, like you're gonna go through bad situations, but what bad situation is worse than a good one? Like literally, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's financial, like, you know what I'm saying? You go through it, but like, come on now, like people saying glass half empty, glass half full was one that really stuck with me. It's like, fuck, you're gonna go through shit, but you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Think about it how you think about it. But that was one.
That's real. I mean, shit. I gotta be real, man. It was 100% ownership. 100% ownership to everything that you do.
Is that
like,
Prince?
What?
Who told you that, Prince?
Nah, I gotta say shout out Bob, man. I haven't seen Bob in a minute. Bob told me.
Bob's been on the podcast. Yeah.
Bob got some quotes,
Bob.
man.
Yeah,
Bob got some real shit, man. And he really told me, man, own everything that you do, regardless of what it is. Like you don't, because you can relate it to a relationship, you can relate it to being at a restaurant, you can relate it to a lot of things where if the service comes out bad and you went to that restaurant, you decided to end up and get up and go do that, besides cooking at home and doing how you usually do it.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Or a relationship is instead of seeing it as a 50-50 or 51-48, whatever it may be, see it as 100-0. You see it as 100-0, bro. You take all accountability and you do what you have to do in the relationship, then it has nothing else but to flourish. It can't fail. Right. You feel me? If you put 100% to it, and then if your partner at the end of the day, if just feeds off that, bro, you owned up to everything you do, bro. You can't be mad at anybody else but yourself. Chalk it up to the game, smile about it, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Huh.
That's it. 100% ownership. That's what I
But the one in business, that was the one that picked up on me. 100% ownership in business is a motherfucker, though. That's what I really thought you was talking about. You're talking about business. You just meant like owning up to your stuff 100%.
Instead of making an excuse like, bro, this person, or pointing the finger.
Like,
in life, everybody points the finger.
Right. Own up to that. Yeah.
In life, everybody points the finger. Instead of pointing the finger, point it at yourself.
Yeah.
Point it at yourself and evaluate the reason why you ended up being in that position, and don't do it again.
Say that. That.
Right?
For sure.
Oil boy.
Man. That was a great episode, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm gonna take you guys back to, I think it was season 2, episode 1.
Season 2, episode 1.
You guys talked investments. People, they're willing to invest their time, their energy into developing their career, bodies, relationships. But there's an area in life that a lot of us often neglect. And that's the spiritual dimension of our lives. So how do you actively pursue spiritual growth?
Damn.
Because I think, from knowing you guys, we've known each other, and I know you guys have a relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you, going back to, again, that topic of investments, we talk about investing in all these areas in our lives, but sometimes I think as people, and I fault at this too, we lack spiritual investment. So how do we actively do that? Or how do you guys actively do that?
For me personally, that's a really good question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not really too much on that religion side over here, but that's like, bro, like, yes, everybody should believe in God, because like, bro, we got to go somewhere. So like for me, I apply that even with my bad days, bro. I do thank God. Like when I go through it, like, God, thank you for putting me in that situation. But I asked him, like, Lord, what do I got to do to try and build through it?
Yeah.
Like, but me personally, I grew up in a church. I stopped going to church probably like when I was like 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then like I just applied to be talking. I talk to him spiritually. I don't read the Bible.
Yeah.
Just talking spiritually. Like for me personally, like I'm not saying like, I don't know if me speaking up there and it fuels me to go out here and put the groundwork in, but like I just keep a connection with him when I'm moving about in a lot of spots. I remember when I'm in San Francisco, I just, I was kind of, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I was in a little sketchy ass situation, nigga. I started praying to God. I started like, bro, like low key singing little church songs just so I can get to my car, bro. Nigga, just to make sure I felt comfortable. I'm being 110 with you. This is probably like when I was on a modeling gig. So this was like low key like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, like it's like, I try to find a way to be connected with them. Don't get me wrong. There's days I didn't. Thank you, Lord, for letting me get home today. I didn't sometimes.
I don't want to put you on the hot bugs, but do you feel you just do that when in times of need though?
No, even when times are bad, like I think I'm alive when times is good. As soon as the times is good, I say thank God. It happens. But like when it's bad, I don't say like, God, why me? I don't do that. I say, God, I understand that it's happening. Please show me a way to go about it. What's the solution? Even when I'm like you said, relationships, like to own it up. If I fucked up, Lord, let me know I fucked up. What do I got to do when I go back into this home since I already, vented out? What do I got to do? How can I make it better? You know what I'm saying? Own up to it. But like, I'm not going to cap me speaking out loud to God. That shit brings me tenfold. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Yeah. Thanks. So that's your investment speaking. That's real, bro. It's my investment into my spirituality. It sucks, man, because like with the corona, I felt like I was getting back into the church thing. You know what I mean? Getting back in and getting actually sitting down and hearing the word spoken to you. Yeah. People can be cliche as it sounds, be like, oh, yeah. But like, nah, bro, like sitting down and actually hearing that for that hour and a half, however long you're there. I'm in a Christian church, bro. I ain't gonna cap with you, bro.
Me as well.
Catholic,
I'm Christian.
The Catholic churches is still a little too long
I ain't
for
about
me,
that.
bro. I ain't about
Grew
that.
up in that, but no, not
I
anymore.
I was in it a couple times, brother. Getting up and down is just not my thing. But
you're Catholic?
No. Christian too.
Nah, man. Like so, but before that was before the COVID thing and everything going on. I don't know if they had reopened or not, whatnot with the church I was going to. But I feel like now with the COVID, I've got disconnected again. And I know before this conversation, I don't want you to think like we're really being 100% real with y'all at BSP. We want to let you know this.
Every time, y'all. It's the 25th episode.
I have been wanting to get back because like you need a guidance. No matter who it may be, who you talk to. It doesn't have to be God. You already know there's different religions. But for me personally, it's God. And I do believe that, again, just saying that prayer in your head before you go to sleep, when you wake up, when you eat, you know what I mean? Just having that extra, just, you know what I mean? Just to bless it.
Yeah.
It's good for your mind. It's good for your soul. It's just good to know that there's something else watching over you.
Do you say grace?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I say grace too. Yeah. Like, man, good. I make sure when people come to my house, we say grace. Mm-hmm. Like, man.
No, he's real about that, man. If you eat first, you for sure saying grace first.
Oh yeah. No, that's good.
No, yeah, but that's how I do that, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for me it's become it's a life style. It's a life choice where my spiritual investment is, again, we all fault. You aim for it to be daily. You aim for it to, have a morning or an evening, like a devotional where you just, spend time in prayer. Specifically, even though I am praying throughout the day, I am having conversations as, I'm working. I'm just like thinking about things. I'm like, Lord, what's your input on that? What's your take on this? And, a lot of time that how you receive is either that through conversations like this, through conversations with leadership in the church, or through, friends, accountability, people that hold you accountable. Wow. And then, I think a big intake is a lot of people listen to podcasts. A lot of people listen the murder, the all those crime podcasts and stuff. I like doing that too, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Let me take an hour or 45 minutes of my day, and while I'm doing my work or running errands, I'll put on this, this lesson, this Bible lesson that someone's talking about like some practical thing, like, how to invest your money, but with a biblical perspective or with a godly perspective. And I'm like, that's real. Okay. And that to me, that's what's like, not only does it give me like this practical sense of like, hey, maybe I shouldn't waste my money on this, or maybe I should invest my money in this thing, with the sense that like it's honoring God. Yeah. Wow. And I think that's to me like the investment I'm making in spiritually, which again, it's always going to be able to get better. it's been worse than it is now, but it can definitely be better than where I'm at. And you know,
that's deep. But you're growing. You're literally taking that little coal and you're making that little knowledge into diamond right now, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's crazy.
That's a fact. Real quick, before we end it, bro, do you got anything you got to say to the people, or just like what's in the future for Emil and Bustos?
Well, for future for Emil, there's a lot going on. These guys know me. They know.
You see how big my eyes are. As soon as he said that, I was like, oh shit.
There's a lot that I want to do. There's a lot that I'm working on. You know, mainly I think that at the end of the day, my goal is to open up a production company.
Hell yeah.
At some level where I can not only, you know, not necessarily make money off of it, but be able to self-sustain myself, to be able to support my local community, which is the Bay Area, which is the East Bay, like opening up a multimedia or a media center where inner city kids, any kids can come, youth, adults that want to, like, hey, I have this idea, I have this podcast idea, but I don't have the equipment. And you're like, you know what? We have this studio space where you can shoot it for free. And, you know, we're sustainable in the sense that we don't need your money to be able to allow you this platform. Right. So it's definitely, I think it's a lot about that. It's opening up the platform for individuals that don't have the resources to be able to do that. So I think that's something. And I mean, my ending thoughts for everyone is kind of, I think going back to what Jay Jonah said about our consciousness and being self-aware, I think we're living in a time where a lot of people are kind of confused or not sure who they are. But remember, when you know who you are, you know what to do in life. You know, a lot of your decisions are going to come based on you identifying and knowing who you are as a person. Wow. So begin there. If you're lost, if you don't know what to do in life, begin thinking about who you are, who you've grown up to be, the traumas, the trials you've been through, and who that's made you up to now. And that's going to lead you and direct you through the rest of your life, hopefully.
That, man. That's real, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Email.
Bro, just back to
hey, look, email Bustos. Not man, like man. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, I gotta ask him again right before we sign out, bro. Again. Adam and Eve. Was there dinosaurs with Adam and Eve?
Before?
No, with during in the Garden of Eden.
Hey, I believe so. There was.
I think so too, bro.
There's a lot of. That's a whole nother podcast if you guys really want to get into it.
But go ahead, man. No, I had to answer. No, I do think so too.
I got to answer. No. No. Hell no.
That was a good, man. Appreciate you for having you on, bro.
Literally, bro. Like this, much love. You already know, bro. Thank you for everything you provide us with. Thank you for everything you go out of your way to help us out with, man. Anybody that really wants to reach out, I don't know what camera to look at, but like, you know what I'm saying?
This is
email
forever,
Bustos,
man.
bro. Please on Instagram. This guy will have, like, when he says production company he's trying to, this motherfucker already got it. All right. So like, but seriously, guys, like check him out and like literally, this guy is gold right here. He's gold.
Follow, like, comment, subscribe, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir. It's your boy JG, y'all.
And you already know it's Jay Jonah.
It's your boy Emil.
Let's go, and it's blowing smoke.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.